I'm just making my matcha drink. I've got the milk and the matcha powder in there. This is in my shaker cup that I'm like loving, that I've been given. Make sure the lid's on properly, on tight. This is on screwed tightly. Just make sure you can still open it, and it's worth spending money into getting one of these. If you have to buy it online if you can. It's worth spending money on these. It just doesn't do the same. Mixing it in a cup just doesn't do the same. This is worth it to really get it mixed as well as it can. And then, I've got to put my stevia in. Put your sweetener. I use about maybe that much. I know it's quite a lot, but I use pretty much that. Mine is a teensy bit. And then pretty much you just got to screw this back on and make sure that's closed properly, and then just shake it. I like to shake it this way for a good few minutes. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe about 10 counts that way, and then I'll do it this way for about 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then maybe just to get from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then even 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 9, 10, and then back to maybe this one, and then I do like this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. And it's worth it. Be careful that you're not, about doing when you got a bit of a crampiness going on. I've just done some type of yoga that just had a bit of a cramping moment, but be careful when you're doing. But it should look like, you shouldn't be seeing heaps of powder floating around in it. It should be pretty well mixed. Okay, so once there's no floaty-woaty businesses, and then you have a really good mixed up, and if you've got one of these, you can drink it from that. I tend not to. I like to put it in this. I just use it to mix it up, and then I pour it in my travel mark bottle, which I'm loving having this. I bought it in one of those shops, whether it was Kmart or Big W, or even Target, just one of those types of shops. I forget which one, but I bought it in there, and it's got it's one of those, you press this button that says, you press where it says push, and the lid pops up, and then you can just, and you can carry it like that. I'm loving this bottle. It's a great travel bottle, and I would highly recommend finding something like this. Depending on where you're from, you might not have exactly this. You'll have maybe close to it, I know. But yeah, I highly recommend something like this. Just very versatile. Doesn't have to be one of those ones with a handle that you put your hand around, or what's necessarily, if you don't want that. Doesn't necessarily have to be. If you just want that kind of a bit like a water bottle feature, but it's a mug, it's a travel mug, then this might be perfect. So yeah,